Hi everyone, we're nearly at the end of the course with Module 7. Are you ready for online and blended learning? In Module 7, you'll have the usual 3 assignments, 7.1 a discussion about the 4 roles of the online and blended teacher. It's really just all about wearing different hats and juggling that all at the same time. You all know how to do it. We're going to talk about it. In 7.2, the portfolio project, you'll be creating an online course syllabus. And in 7.3, the reflection, you'll be doing a pretty extensive self-analysis using either the INACOL framework for online or blended learning teachers. In the next screen, we're going to jump into PowerSchool and look a little more closely at each of these assignments. So here we are in PowerSchool for Module 7. The beginning of the module is the usual overview, listing of assignments, etc. Then you've got your textbook here, and please be sure to check it out. There's some reading in there, just as there usually is with each module, and you don't want to skip this because you need to have that reading already done to effectively do the discussion and assignments that are in this module. So 7.1, the discussion. Here you're going to be looking at 3 questions as part of the prompt. And in preparation, make sure you've checked out all of these readings and slide shares. Basically, you're going to be talking about how you are at all at one time, an instructor, a social director, a program manager, and a technical assistant when you are an online or blended teacher. And so that will make up pretty much what you're doing with this discussion piece. In 7.2, you're going to be creating a comprehensive online course syllabus for an online course. So be sure to read all of this preparatory information up at the top here, but the meat of this is down below in the numbered items here. These are the required elements to include in your online course syllabus: course title and description, course objectives, contact, how do students contact you, what are your policies for submitting assignments, late submissions, grading, and course participation. We need to see that you have made this course syllabus ADA compliant. So you're going to be working in either a Google Doc or a Microsoft Word online doc. And when you do the work in there, be sure that you use consistent headers throughout, that your paragraphing and text and headers are consistent throughout. And then make sure that if you've included images, that you have alt text, a definition for the image in the properties of the image, so that somebody that hovers over that or tabs to that image can get the information through their screen reader of what that image is, since they would probably not be able to see it because they might be low vision. And then closed captioning and transcript for any video you might include. Now, if you don't include any video in your syllabus, or you don't include any pictures in your syllabus, then you don't have to worry about those. But at the least, you still have to worry about your headers and your text. Make sure that you don't make any references in your syllabus to, see below text in red or something like that. That would not be ADA compliant. Make sure that the main heading is a certain kind of font and size, and then if you have subheadings, that they are a standardized font and size, etc. That's what we're talking about at ADA compliance. Okay, academic integrity, did you discuss it? Online interaction, did you provide detailed expectations for student interaction with the content and online communication with other students? Make sure you include discussion board guidelines or links to such. And then technical requirements. What do they need technically to be successful in the course? Do they need a computer? Do they need any specific software? Do they need internet access, etc.? And then, oh, by the way, there's some hints for that down here as you can see below. And then lastly, what are the course topics? What are the units, chapters, etc. that make up this course? That's different from the course objectives that you had up here. See, we should be able to see both in there. And then lastly, you have a reflection. Now, this one, just like all the others, you have to be consistent with doing it either through the lens of the blended teacher or the online learning teacher. This time, though, there's actually a separate option for each. So if you're doing the blended option, you're going to do option 1. And if you're doing the online teacher one, you're going to do option 2. And then each of these is going to provide you with some sort of form or template. You can see here's a form here and a form here from the iNacall website, and you're going to actually download that form and fill it in and then put it back up as a Google Doc or a Microsoft Online doc back up into the discussion block as your assignment. Embed it there, provide a link to it, store it, however, in your Google Drive or your OneDrive. Okay, I think that's about it for Module 7. With that, I guess I'll say see you next week for Module 8 when we're going to be putting together our portfolios. And if you have any questions, be sure to reach out to us. But in the meantime, enjoy the learning. Bye-bye.